from BDE. Book it.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Sorry about my voice. I currently lost my voice after the trip and sorry for interrupting as well. However, I would need to speak a bit in this video because a lot of people do have a lot of questions that had been asked and I just wanted to reply. To begin with, this was an all-inclusive resort that I stayed in. I bought or I paid for the all-inclusive resort at bookit.com. This is not sponsored. Nobody paid me to do this.
Yeah.
Thank you. I give you my lotion right now for you. Now what I give you to use is anti-stress.
Oh, okay.
It's for your face for a few seconds. Open a towel, use for your face or for your neck.
Oh, okay.
It's a cool.
Yeah, it's cold because it's hot.
You say first time in Dominican.
Yeah.
I promise I give you the best service. Now you are in the best hand too. I am.
Will Queen?
Yes. And your name?
Nengi.
Nengi.
Yeah.
Okay. I tried to say well. Nengi.
Oh.
Everything okay, Nengi?
Oh, this is for me. Nice.
100% is for you.
Woo.
Not forever. Nengi, you are by yourself?
Yes.
Best vacation in your life for you?
Oh, we'll see.
100%. To the mic?
Oh,
You can go first.
thank you. Oh.
Because you're the boss. Nengi Isa.
Is that your favorite name from today?
Yeah.
My flight was not included in the all-inclusive resort because at the time I was going to buy my ticket, they were advising me to go in October, so I just bought my flight ticket separately. So moving on to the main course of this video, I went to Dominican Republic alone. It was a solo trip. Initially, that was not the plan, but you know how things go, life happens. I would just like to offer my condolences for the family that lost their loved ones. It's not an easy thing. It's a process. I duly offer my condolences. Sorry for your loss. So moving on, even during my trip, even when I was in the country, I met a lot of tourists that were surprised that I had the guts, let me say that, to go on the trip alone. Several people looked at me like I was really crazy. So I've gone and I'm back and I'm fine. So I would like to say some things that I had noticed, my experience overall, and my view on the recent news about people dying in the country. What I want to say is that starting from the airport, there are thousands of people from different parts of the world. There are a lot of people from Europe, there are a lot of people from Canada, there are a lot of people from the US on this trip. I know there's been some reported cases of people not coming back alive or some accident that had happened. Let's just take into consideration that a lot of people have been going to trips in Dominican Republic and everything has been fine.
Hey beautiful people, I'm finally here. I'm gonna show you guys a room tour because sis did herself. Okay, let's move it. Let's go. Okay, first let's just take a look. I see this workout is finally like like my butt is having some angles. I don't know about you guys, but the butt is really like, can you see it? Okay. So bitches, let's do this. Okay, let me not forget my room card because I'm trying to be extraordinary. So when you're working, I changed my voice for this. He said this is where you pull your dirty plates and your dirty dishes and maybe your dirty clothes, just literally dirty sheets. Then moving in at the left side, you see the walk-in closet now. What the hell? Okay. And so this is the walk-in closet. It's pretty spacious. I think it's very suitable for the weather, and there's an umbrella as well in case it rains. Then going to the right side is a freaking damn mirror. Look at my butt angle, like okay. So, and then there is a seat where you can sit down and do your makeup. I'm feeling like a princess or more like a queen. Okay. So and they have a scale and some other things down here. It's pretty decent. And then they have some pillows, and this is the shower. And then this is the toilet, very private. I like the fact that the toilet has like glass window or glass door. Everything is pretty modern, up to standard. I think it's cute. My bedroom, I have not laid on it yet. I don't know, like this is giving me such a good vibe. Then this is the mirror. I need this mirror in my house. I mean, I don't have the space, but God is gonna pick up the call soon. Your girl is gonna be making money. Can I get an amen? Amen. Okay, moving forward, this is the sitting area, study area. If you have like work to do, I'm gonna be editing some videos. And guess what? I freaking got these drinks with my room. Like, it's about to be a turn up. Then they have like several types of tea, and then they have a mini fridge with some snacks. And all of this. By the way, I should actually hurry up. Like, lunch is going on right now. Then yeah, this is just a place to reflect. Like, whoa. And it's all inclusive, guys. Everything is all inclusive.
I would say that these few cases of dirt and everything should not stop anyone from going. This is because there are a lot of tourists that travel to that place. Even while I was there are people that have been there 5 times, 6 times. They go there twice in a year. This is not to say that the people that died was their fault or anything. God forbid. I would never imply that. All I'm just trying to say is that it's a tourist site. In this world, death is kind of inevitable. You cannot predict it. It comes unexpectedly. However, I would like to recommend that if you decide to travel to a country you're not used to, I would say number 1, get vaccinated. This is very important. Number 2, get checked. Make sure you're in good health. Because I read one of the case, it said it was a kidney failure. Make sure you're in good health. If you're sick, make sure you know what to avoid. Take your medications with you. Because health standard is very different in different countries. And even the approach to some certain cases in different countries are completely different from how it would be done in your country. Number 2, or most importantly, I would say know your allergies. If you're allergic to a lot of things, if you're the type of person that even in your country you're a bit picky, a lot of things get to you and all of that, be extremely careful. Know your allergies. When you're being offered the food, ask specifically, is there this, is there that? Things that you know will trigger you. No. Next on my list is do not drive in a new location you're not aware of. Yes, I would say that if you're going for like a bogey ride, it's a short distance. Most of the times you are supervised. But saying renting a car to drive around the country, I would not recommend that because it's kind of like a mountain place. There are a lot of sharp turns. The roads are not straightforward. A lot of things are in Spanish. If you are not used to the area, if you didn't grow up there, if you've not been there for a year, I would not advise you to rent a car. These are things to do. You're on vacation. Don't stress yourself. Other things is drink and eat with caution and moderation. I know, like, I lost my voice because I was drinking and everything, but if it's not your type of person, if you're a lighthead, if it's not something you had done before you went on the trip in any time in your life, I would not recommend that, as anything could happen and not a lot of people know you in this new certain location that you're in, so help is limited. One other thing I would recommend as well is drink from a sealed bottle. So moving forward, after I had stated some things I feel like everybody should be aware of, I would say that my experience in that country was very pleasant. The people were very approachable. In case a lot of people do not know, I'm Nigerian, and I felt like I was in Nigeria. They gave me my Nigerian vibe and everything. They're very understanding people, very jovial. Everything is kind of like on ease. Nobody's in a rush. The Nigerian life, time is they don't work with time. Let's just say that they go with things on their own time. However, the food was amazing. There's a wide varieties of things you could eat. The music was beautiful. If you don't like Spanish music, I don't know, but me, I was impressed. The music, the dancing. Another thing I would like to point out is that tourism is their way of survival and living for a lot of people. Most of the workers that work at this resort are coming from the village side. I did a tour around the countryside, and the guide was telling us that some of the people we see in the resort are coming from these areas, and these areas do not have electricity. They only have electricity for 3 hours, I believe, in a day or in the week. I'm not sure. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that these people depend on us going there to have a source of income for their household, to educate themselves and improve. This has been a major growth in their GDP. The GDP growth that has been steady for a while because of their increase in tourism. Even at the place I stayed at, getting to that location, there were a lot of construction going on and all of that. So it's a big business. Like, everybody knows, if you're in that country, tourism is a major thing over there. Another thing I did was have some conversations with some of the workers about how they felt about the recent deaths in the country. Some of them believe it's a political propaganda being twisted by the US, because they said they're aware of the news as well, and they're like, because all of the people that are having issues with the country are people from the United States, and they feel like it's a political agenda. Mind you, I don't live in United States and I don't live in that country, so I don't have an opinion as to what they really do mean by that. It's possible, but I won't be able to comment on it. However, all I would just say is that the country is beautiful, everything is good. I know they said there's something with alcohol and everything. These are all still being investigated facts. I got some comments on my pictures, a lot of DMs telling me people are dying. Do not be scared. There is nobody at the airport with a machine gun killing people. Neither would you die if you sip the first water you receive there. All I'm just saying is that I had a beautiful experience and I will recommend it to people. Go with your friends, but however, as every tourist site that you're going to, it is very important that you are careful. Guys, this will be the end of the talk through. Do not forget to follow me on social media handles. I have really beautiful pictures of my trip posted up, and for more content as well, I do have a business page in the description box. I'll continue to enjoy the video. In about a couple minutes it would be done. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel. Thank you.
¡Salud!
Salud.
I'm acting like a child that just saw candy bar. Like, look at the different types of wine. Let me place my order. Let's see.